Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm GetGoodGuy. This is Apex Legends, and I have a message for you today. Loot wins games. It's a simple premise for a battle royale game.
You're already here. Okay, this is awkward. I was just looking for a couple of things on... Never mind. Hello, recruits, and welcome to Apex Legends. First thing you need to know before throwing yourself head-on into an ultimate showdown against 19 other squads is that there are 8 different legends to choose from. 2 of which you can unlock by playing, purchasing with real-world money, or buying a special edition of this game. Each legend has their own set of special abilities. 1 passive, 1 tactical ability, and the very awesome ultimate. Sorry, got a little carried away there. There are legends for every type of playstyle. My personal go-tos are Mirage and Lifeline. So before jumping into a match, go to the Legends section of the game and browse the menu to see what each legend does. You can do so by right-clicking and viewing the skills of that specific legend. Alright, so now that you know a little bit more about each playable character, it's time for you to hop into multiplayer. You'll be matched up with 2 other recruits. The order in which you pick your legends will be randomly selected. So now that you've picked yours, maybe not the one you wanted, you're good to go. One thing that is nice about Apex Legends is the Jump Master mechanic. If you're it, you get to control where your whole squad goes, and trust me, you'll want to stick together if you want to come out on top. There are a wide variety of areas to go in Kings Canyon. Here's a little map with loot outlines to help you get started. Also, it is to note that there is a supply ship flying around, much like the one you are on at the beginning of the match, which you can also land on, but beware as it is quite the popular spot. You can also go to the hot zone, which is outlined by a blue circle and changes every match. In this area, there's increased quality and quantity of loot, as well as the chance to find weapons with attachments already equipped on them. You also get bonus XP for any kills that you get in this area. Alright, so for the purpose of this, let's pick here, Slum Lakes. Now, much like any other Battle Royale game, if you've ever played any other ones, you can point your mouse directly down to go down faster and gain speed, or glide longer distances by keeping your mouse pointed up towards the sky. Once you've landed, it's time to grab some gear, which has varying rarities, going from common to rare, epic, and legendary, each having improved stats over its lower tier. There's quite a few weapon classes to choose from, each having their own strong suits and weak points. I really like the flatline assault rifle and the Peacekeeper shotgun. You will also want to grab some armor, helmet, body shield, and knockdown shield, as well as healing/recharging supplies, and most possibly a backpack. Now that you've got the basics, start looking for attachments to make your weapon better and easier to use. Certain attachments only fit on certain weapon classes, so make sure you pick up the right ones. Also, keep your eyes out for these supply containers, as they sometimes contain pretty good items. As mentioned earlier, there are varying rarities of loot, white being the most common, blue being rare, purple being epic, and yellow being legendary. Each upgrade comes with improved stats or properties, as well as the legendary items having special attributes, such as increased healing/shield charging speeds for the yellow backpack, to auto threat detection for scopes/red dots. So definitely keep your eyes out for this, and make sure to pick them up if you see them. Before moving on, if you find ultimate accelerants, use them immediately, especially if you have a defensive ultimate like Lifeline's supply drop. This can give you an edge right at the start of the game and boost your ultimate percentage. To use it, simply open your inventory and click the item. At this point, you should have most of the gear you will need and are going to have to either start moving towards the safe zone or get to a good vantage spot inside it if you are already there in order to fend off impending threats. There are many ways you can get around Kings Canyon. Across the map, there are a number of zip lines that you can use to cover short distances faster, or jump towers which look like hot air balloons tied to zip lines. These allow you to jump from a very high altitude and activate your thrusters, much in the same manner as when you jumped out of the supply ship at the beginning of the match. While on the topic of movement, in Apex Legends, your powerful character doesn't take fall damage, can crouch slide for quite long distances, especially downhill, and can also climb a variety of walls, height dependent of course. So make good use of this movement, and try to implement it during firefights. One of the more important aspects of Apex Legends is communication. Make sure you are always communicating with your squad mates as much as you can. Of course, with information relevant to the mission. You can either use your microphone if you have one, or make use of the very intuitive and nifty pinging system built into the game. This mechanic allows you to communicate a wide variety of information, from marking a piece of gear for your teammates, to telling them where you want to move, and even spotting potential threats. Okay, so now you've gotten into your first firefight. You and your squad managed to eliminate the enemy. You've healed up using your medical syringes or medkits and have charged your body shield back up to full with the shield cells or shield battery, which you can cycle through by holding down the respective use button for them, same way you would with your throwables. However, you've lost one of your own, before managing to revive them, which you can do by pressing and holding the use button. Fear not! As in Apex Legends, you can retrieve the data chip from your fallen comrade and go to a respawn beacon, which are designated by green diamond icons on the map. So you can go here, deliver the beacon to the respawn beacon, and get them back into the fight, albeit with no gear, so keep that in mind. It is also very important for you to use your knockdown shield if you go down during a firefight to possibly not get executed by the enemy and give your teammates a better chance at getting you back up. Getting towards the end of the game now, it's do or die. You can play more aggressively and go for care packages which have some sweet gear in them, but are risky to go to, or play more defensively. The choice is yours. Now you might not win the first, second, third, or even fourth match you get in, but keep at it and get used to all the different mechanics that Apex Legends has to offer, and explore different team combinations and tactics along the way. So that's it for this beginner's guide to Apex Legends. I hope you enjoyed it. Now jump in and get to work, and I'll see you in the canyon.